What's going on, my people? This your boy Young Twin in the building, man. We got a few things to talk about today, man. I already know, man. Y'all want to talk about this Super Bowl crap. First of all, I don't even watch football. I only watched it for the commercials because Elon Musk spent $40 million for commercial spots. I seen a few, but it wasn't like what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a little more. I seen a few political things in there. I seen a few things. I seen them. They started talking in Spanish on a few things. Oh, one thing I did notice that they had a whole channel filming in Spanish. They filmed it free on Tubi, y'all. Can you believe that? But anyway, we ain't gonna prolong the time. I'm gonna go through this real quick, and we just gonna move on. I thought the Super Bowl halftime show was. I've seen better. Let's just say that. All right. I'm hearing a lot of things coming out of this. It's a lot of subliminal messages in it, y'all. That's what they're saying. Let's just check it out. And yeah, let's just check it out real quick. We're not going to stay on this all day.
Salutations! It's your uncle, Sam. And this is the great American game.
My Gemini twin back powering up. No more handshakes and hugs. The energy only circulate through us. Everybody must be judged. But this time, God only favoring us. 20 years in, still got that pen dedicated to bare hard truth. Etiquette speak with a vision and tongue. Predicate this time is I'm carrying heavier hearts right now. Like a power.
I'll be honest with you. Right here, this one I knew it was gonna be some BS. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, but I just kept looking at it just to keep it going. I'm like, all right, man, but I don't know, man. I'm like I said, I'm not gonna even go through this whole thing. I'm just gonna roll it a little bit.
Etiquette speak with a vision and tongue. Predicate this time is I'm carrying heavier hearts right now. Like a power lift with Olympians too. Carrying various darts right now. I deserve this like tiramisu. We go body for body. I hand you a body. I'm probably a better masseuse. Really don't bother nobody what they running by me if I got the.
Okay, I'm already over it. Okay, I'm already over it. Let's just go to a few.
Mr. Lamar, do you really know how to play the game? Then tighten.
Now they saying this is a subliminal message right here. Do you know how to play the game? Don't offend these folks. Don't offend these folks. Now let's get into that because I definitely wasn't into the music at all. So they're saying there's a lot of subliminals going on in this,
No. Too loud, too reckless, too ghetto. Mr. Lamar, do you really know how to play the game? Then tighten up.
Nobody pray for me.
And might also mention, Uncle Sam is Uncle Sam. Well, that is Samuel Jackson. So I guess, man. But let's just get through this. Fast forward.
Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. Finessing on them with some counterfeit. Now I'm counting this. How much I'm in my account to live my fact I'm down in this. Do say
I don't want to get flagged, so we're gonna leave that alone. I'm just gonna go. Well, that was it. That's all I really had on that. There's Jamie Foxx right there. Wow, I didn't even know he was there. No, that's a commercial. I'm tripping. So, yeah, man. As you can see, I really wasn't even interested in it at all. Like I said, I only tuned in for the commercials, but it is what it is. I can't play this mess, man. Let me see what else I can fish through here and see. I'm seeing some people rocking. Now I want to show y'all something real quick. 1 second. 1 second. Because this was the highlight, to me, was the highlight of the show, but I had no idea until I went to social media. This is all out. See if I can find that. Oh, there it is. Bam. This surfaced. And I hadn't even seen it. And I watched the halftime show.
Great. Great, great, great.
They not like us. No, they not like us.
Serena Williams crip walking at the halftime show. That's all I,
Man, I did not crip walk like that at Wimbledon. Ooh, I would have been fine. It was all love. Great.
So it's said to be that Serena Williams is Drake's old girlfriend. If y'all know, Drake and Kendrick Lamar had a beef going on. That's why this whole song came out. So this is like a low blow. I got your old girlfriend crip walking at the halftime show, and I'm choking you out in this music game. Okay, I really don't care about this, but I'm reporting on it because everybody told me to report on it. Well, asked me to report on it. Got a few emails about it. But I am going to say this, since people want to talk about it. I received certain messages, and I heard a lot of other people talking about it. It seems to me that a lot of people were offended because it's like black folks against white folks, or they're letting you know you're not our culture. You only want to be our culture when it comes down to being our culture. I get that. I get it. We know that's what's going on, but I'm gonna tell y'all something that happened that nobody's talking about. See, it's a war going on that y'all never knew nothing about. White folks and black folks. It's a war going on between black folks and light-skinned folks. See, Drake is what they call a can't say mulatto. I don't know if I could say that, but what word am I looking for? I don't know what the word is, man. What is the word? We got to watch what we say until Trump straighten all this out. Drake has a white mother or black father, something like that. So those people are not really considered part of the culture. But then you got to understand something. A black person that has both parents that's black, but they come out light-skinned, they are catching heat as well. All right. So now this is what we have here. Now this is how crazy this is getting. This is how crazy this don't got. And that's the reason why I'm talking about this, man, because I could care less about the performance or this.
Great, great, great.
They not like us. No, they not like us.
You know what I'm saying? I can care less. Like I said, I don't watch football, but it's a war going on between black folks, light-skinned folks, and biracial. There it is. Biracial. If you're biracial, you're not considered to be part of the culture. All right. Somebody left it in the chat for me. Thank you. I'm streaming on TikTok as well. Biracial. That's it. So if you're considered biracial, you're not considered black. And if you're light-skinned, you're not considered black enough. You're only black if you're dark. Now you see how ignorant that sounds. But let me break it down for the light-skinned folks, because I am a lighter black. You know, can't nobody tell me who I am. First of all, you know where because you know I went through school. I'm about to get off topic here. I went through school they weren't saying, you know, I'm gonna get past myself because I'm so emotional about it. I'm gonna say emotional, but I'm all right. Y'all messing with me today. Oh yes, y'all messing with me today. Now I didn't hear quit acting light skinned until I got to a certain age. Quit acting light skinned. What the hell do that even mean? I'm gonna tell you what it means. It's an insult from a darker black to insult a lighter black. This is how bad this don't got, y'all. This is how bad it don't got. But it's two things. Y'all better leave me alone because I could really come on my bag on this. And I am getting ready to come on my bag for this. This is what it's about. This is what it's about. And you can take this to the bank. Darker blacks were more violent than lighter blacks. I can do a whole other video on it. And so just because a lighter black wasn't as violent, they looked at us as being soft, which is the stupidest thing. I'm finna get to it. You guys were more violent. And it's a study that was showing how mulatto families had nicer neighborhoods, and black darker people had a more rougher neighborhoods. I know y'all finna get mad, but hey, y'all the ones pulled it out. Quit acting light skinned. What do that even mean? Well, let's go. You want to talk about it? That was created because the darker ones were more violent, and the light skinned blacks were not as violent. It's not because we couldn't handle our business either. It's just that we don't do that. Now, let me go a little further with it because we want to, because see, something about black people, they always want to see who's tough. Who's tough? Well, let me break this down for you. If you really look at it, lighter blacks have always been tougher than darker blacks. You want me to show you? No, I'll just tell you. Let's talk about your boy Colin Kaepernick, which is a biracial man. He's the only one that had the guts to stand up for you darker blacks, for the black culture by himself. And what did you Negroes do? Y'all kept running the ball. Hey man, I gotta feed my family. I can't do that. You tripping. Yeah. That's what you did. Okay? You didn't stand with him. That was the time we had the country by the balls. If the whole league would have sat down and stopped running, we would have had a voice. But he was kicked out of the football league, and you Negroes left him hanging. You kept running. Big old black dudes with dreads hanging out their helmet. They kept running. Awesome, but I'm going to keep running. I'm scared. Big old black shiny niggas. Y'all kept running. See, y'all messing with the wrong one right now. Because that's all I kept hearing about the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. Now I don't went from white folks against black folks, black folks against white folks, to black folks against biracial folks, which is Drake, to black folks against light-skinned folks. Well, let me represent for the light-skinned folks. Like I said, Colin Kaepernick, biracial, stood up when no dark-skinned football player would. Let's go further with it. Huey Newton. Y'all remember him? I don't even feel like I'm in my zone. I don't even feel like going through no picture right now because I'm in my zone. Huey Newton. What color was he? Was he light-skinned or was he dark-skinned? I'll wait. No, I ain't gonna wait. He was light-skinned. We all know who Huey Newton was, right? A bunch of shiny black niggas was like, ooh, I never seen nobody stand up to the man like that. What kind of nigga is you? I'm a light-skinned nigga. That's who I am. See, I'm going to get flagged for this, but it don't matter. It's okay. Y'all don't want to mess with light-skinned niggas. Don't, not today. Huey Newton, founder of the Black Panthers. One of them, if not the one. I'll do a whole nother video on that, and if anybody can refute that. Let me go to my thing, man. Because matter of fact, anybody can come onto the show right now. Let me see. Hold on. Let me open up this chat real quick. So, if anybody want to come in the chat, click the link, and we can do that too. To have a civilized discussion. All right. And that's fine. But let's continue. Yeah. Let me swap this out. Now we're gonna stay right there. Huey Newton, one of the roughest black men in American history, led dark blacks. He had darker blacks following him. So don't come to me talking about quit acting light skinned. What does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means it's an insult from a darker black. It's an insult. You weaker than me. Get on you. That's what it is. When darker blacks say that to lighter blacks, it's disrespectful. That's what it is. It's like a white person calling a black person the N-word. That's what it is. Okay. And I'm tired of people. I'm tired of it. That's what this Super Bowl was coming out to be. Y'all like, they not like us. That's what that was about. Kendrick attacking the biracial boy, which I don't got no problem with it. Rap has always been competitive. Let's go. It started off battling like that. Yes, I'm cool with it. But we always got to come back. Let's move on. Anybody ever heard of Minister Louis Farrakhan? What color is he? What color is he? See, I want y'all to understand something. Some of the toughest, logical, smartest men in the world were light-skinned men. So all you dark-skinned boys out there, men out there talking about quit acting light-skinned, knock it off. Like I said, that's a whole nother story, man. But this, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to move on to something else because I got a lot more to talk about. But that's what I got out of the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar, y'all not like us. Okay. And he got Serena Williams to come and crip walk for him. Shouts out to Serena Williams. I like Serena Williams. One of the greatest tennis players that ever lived. All right, we done with that. We're going to switch it over to the DNC, Democrats. It was a, I'll just let y'all see it. The Democrats, they gather on a panel and talk. After they have lost the election, these people are still talking. I mean, you can go all over TikTok. People have panels. People got panels that's still talking about this crap, and I'm sick of it. Yeah, I see you in the chat. Yeah, well, I'm done talking about that. Yeah, we just got through talking about that. I'm connected on several forums right now. So, like I said, the link is in the comment section if you want to join the show. But that's what I got out of the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. That's what I got out of it. Okay. Yeah, that's what I got out of it. I mean, this thing don't got way out of hand. I mean, it's like black folks against white folks, and then you got white folks. No, you got black folks against biracial folks, and then you got black folks against light-skinned folks. Man, I don't know who y'all think y'all is, man. Like I said, some of the roughest people in this country were light-skinned folks. All right, so we want to leave that alone. Okay, Colin Kaepernick, Huey Newton, Louis Farrakhan. I ain't seen none of you dark dudes do nothing. Y'all was following behind Huey Newton. Y'all following behind Minister Farrakhan. Y'all can't come for us. So like I said, a lot of people was talking about, oh man, he coming against Drake because he light skinned. I mean, I'm tired of that. Quit saying that. Quit acting light skinned. What the hell do that even mean? Y'all some of the softest dudes out there, man. Like I said, when Colin Kaepernick kneeled for niggas, for Negroes, y'all kept running. Big, sweaty black dudes with braids. Y'all kept running. Man, I got to feed my family. Yeah, but what about the cause? I don't know no dark-skinned dudes that stood up like that. Martin Luther King, Jesse Jackson, them dudes didn't do nothing. They was getting beat up. No disrespect to them, but I mean, you know, and I'm tired of talking about them too. Every year we talk about Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King. All right, man, let it go, man. Who we got? Who we got next? Who next? Like I say, man, I'm gonna leave this alone, man. Anyway, we're gonna go to a party that supports black folks that think like that. Let me show you how these fools get down.
Racism and misogyny played a role in
The DNC. These people are still having discussions. Donald Trump won the election. They still having discussions. They making fun of y'all. Y'all need to stop. Y'all really need to stop.
Vice President Harris's defeat. Okay. So that's good. You all pass.
And these certain people, this guy, look at his laugh. You could tell he's a Don Lemon. You can tell. They all got a look on him.
With the results of the previous elections,
It's another Don Lemon. Look. Look at all these Don Lemons, dog. Look.
our elected officers at this point are currently 2 male and 2 female. In order to be gender balanced, we must add 1 male, 1 female, and 1 person of any gender.
We shall overcome today.
Dog. This is dog. Is you kidding me, man? What? Man, This is some clown shit, bro. Look.
Come today.
Yo, this has got to stop. This has got to stop, yo. For real, man. This is what the Democratic Party look at. This is what. Oh, man. Hold on. Easy.
And if you are not going to give us an opportunity to ask the questions, we are going to simply ask you to.
Here come the brown shirts.
We are going to simply ask you to leave. We will not be able to get through this evening. We will not be able.
So what you got here is a DNC. So what they do, I guess they meeting up to talk about. I don't know why these people still meeting up talking. It's over. And they couldn't even get order in this place. I'm gonna land this plane. Hold on.
To get through this evening, if you all continue to interrupt.
Our planet is running out of time. Our planet is running out of time.
And we are running out of time in this forum. Again.
Man, I'm over it, man. This is a clown show. That's what this is, a clown show. Let me see what else I can find on here, man. I just can't believe it. We doing the same thing. Moaning and singing and marching. That's all we doing. Moaning, singing, and marching. That's all we doing. Let me see what this gonna do. I think I already did this. Oh.
Good evening, everyone. It is my desire to be the next DNC chair, and I just want to give you all a little bit of something that's been on my heart here over the last couple of days. You fight on, you fight on, you fight on.
Dog. Nah, man, hold on.
You fight on. When your government is doing you wrong, you fight on. Oh, you fight on.
This is sad, man. This is the dude, behind the scenes of the most chaotic DNC election ever. These people are being exposed, man. I don't think they're gonna win an election for a while now. I pulled this from. Shouts out to my homegirl Dana, Judge Joe Brown. I'm gonna let it roll for a second.
That was the first clip where
Too much.
so this is another clip where
There
he
you-
was trying to explain the
We're finding out ways to expedite this. Because of our gender balance provisions on this next ballot, you will be able to vote for 2 candidates of any gender on the next ballot. Okay? So
Look how they cheering for that. They fighting, but they still on this. Hold on, let me let this finish. Hold on, because I'm gonna show y'all something.
on this next ballot, you will be able to vote for 2 candidates of any gender on the next ballot. If 2 candidates receive, I'm going to turn to Helen to clarify this last.
Look, he don't even know what it is. I'll let Helen come up here. He don't even know. They confuse themselves. They don't even know gender and the male. They don't know, man. Look.
You are in this
Look at this lady, man. You could just look at this lady and tell she ain't even wrapped tight. She one of them. Come on.
next ballot where you have 2 votes. As the chair has said, you may vote for 2 males, 2 females, 2 of any gender, okay? Nope, you can't do that because we've got to balance. You could
She even confused. Nope, you can't even do that. This.
vote for 1 of any gender, okay?
so the gender they have is theirs.
Lose the lunch. I did not get a chance.
I want to play.
Can't be a warrior.
Hey, I am speaking,
let me
love your
rights movement. It was nonviolent. How are you going to be a warrior if you're nonviolent?
Right.
That's true.
Hey, I am speaking, and I would love your attention. There is a black woman at this podium, and I deserve your attention like the 11 people who went before me.
See, there you go. That's exactly why people voted for Trump. Let me stop it right there. Everybody be quiet. It's a black woman on this panel. Everybody shut up. These people think they run this. They actually do run it right now, but that's finna stop. Fannie Willis, Tanya Henry, Letitia James. Now you got Jasmine Crockett running her mouth. Oh man, I seen a video of her getting checked today. Man, I gotta find that one. God, I gotta find that one. Wait a minute. I gotta find that, dog. Hold on. We'll come back to this later. Hold on. That Jasmine Crockett running her mouth. Let me tell you something. My father told me a long time. I was a little boy. And my father told me some years ago, you know, people be talking, they'll be running their mouth. And my daddy sit back, he'd be like, they're gonna take her down. I'm like, Daddy, you always talking stuff, man. Quit hating on people, Daddy. She running her mouth too much. She talking too much. They're going to take her down. Man, I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. Oh, man. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. For DNC. Oh, I ain't going to be able to find it. I thought it was in my history, y'all. Ah, man. Man, that'd have been great if I'd have found that. That'd have been great. What about the shorts? Come on, man. Nope, that's not it. Anyway, Jasmine Crockett getting checked. Basically, let me see if I can do this. Hold on. Cause y'all mark my word, Jasmine Crockett is gonna, she's talking her way into a hole. Okay. Let me see what's gonna happen. This ain't it either. I don't, man. This would have been great. This might it. This might be it. I don't think this is it, man. Sorry about this, y'all, but anyway, the DNC is being clowned right now. You got people like Roland Martin representing for him. You know, anyway, these people are being clowned right now. I hate I couldn't find it, y'all. I hate I couldn't find it. Let me see. One more thing. I don't think I can find it, y'all. Oh, this might be it. No, this ain't it, man. Anyway. Yeah. And I just looked at it this morning. I just looked at it. Trying to keep my argument. Sorry about that, y'all. We're gonna leave that alone. I have to do that in another show. But yeah, man, they're getting clowned out right now. They're getting clowned out. Let's go back to let's see what they got.
Yes, I am speaking.
340 to 360 million people in the United States, swelled by another 50 million black woman, and yeah.
That racism and misogyny played a role in Vice President Harris's defeat. I have a show of hands. How many of you believe that racism and misogyny played a role in Vice President Harris's defeat?
Racism and misogyny. This is the words that they use.
How many of you think you feel like you are a victim of misogyny?
That's
and
good. You all
are a
pass.
sissy, dude.
You Democrats! In the
You already know that's a Don Lemon right there. That's definitely a Don Lemon, man.
words of Beyonce, America has a problem, but Democrats, we're about to fix it.
In the words of Beyonce, man, I can't even do this no more, dude. In the words of Beyonce, what she got to do with, man, I don't even want to look at this no more. In the words of Beyonce, like I say, man, these people really think that woman is God. Anyway, while they doing all of that, you got Congress being shut down. You got the Department of Education being shut down. This whole previous government is being dismantled right in front of us. Right in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. Dismantled. I'm gonna show y'all a clip real quick. Let me see. Look, and I'm gonna let y'all see it.
Lock the door. We're coming in. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are
You got Maxine Waters, the head of the bunch.
Who are you, sir?
Do you have business here?
Yes. I have sent the secretary.
If you don't know, they're trying to get into the Department of Education building. They're claiming that they're employees of Congress, which they probably are. I've seen a few with badges. Let's just see how they act for a second. Come on.
I've sent the assistant secretary a letter alerting her that we would be here today, and we've asked her for a meeting.
Yeah, I don't know that that's been accepted, so until that's
Wait, who are you? Can you see this? And what do you do here? What do you do here?
Security responsibility.
Get out of the way. We pay for your job. We pay you.
We're members of
We pay you.
Nobody has accepted
No, you don't. We pay, the people pay them. And we pay you too. What are you talking about? See, these people talk in circles. We pay you. No, you don't. We pay you and them. That's what this is about. We want to find out where the money at. Now I got more respect for this dude. This dude by himself. You can tell he ain't playing no games neither.
We haven't heard that from the secretary. We haven't heard that from the spokesman.
I'm relaying that.
You are not the spokesman for the department. You are a security guard.
Can you identify?
We're members of Congress.
Where's your bag? Where's your bag? Where's your ID? Identification. Where's your ID? Where's your ID?
We are not.
It's not good enough.
We are not a threat to security. We're members of Congress, and we want to ask the question.
We walk into the White House.
I just want y'all to see how Trump don't brought these people to little children. How he don't brought them to their knees.
Without having to go through magnetometers.
Can we get someone?
This is an outrage. This is an outrage.
I'd like to speak with someone who works here.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna beat us up if we go in?
I mean, you're gonna.
Now she trying to you gonna beat us up. Now she trying to act like it's gonna be forced. See, they trying to pull him into so they can use words. Well, you said you was gonna beat us up, so when later things come out, they can say they were assaulted or they were threatened. This is all gaslighting.
Why not?
Because my role is to make sure that.
What authority do you have to block members of Congress from the oversight? We don't have oversight responsibilities. By what authority can you deny members of Congress their oversight role?
If you don't have a business reason to be here,
you do not have authority, sir. You do not have authority. There is no authority for you to deny members of Congress their oversight responsibility.
We're the
If you have an appointment and you're on a guest list, we will let you in.
Now, how much y'all want to bet? I'm gonna fast forward this, man, a little bit. How much y'all they're gonna start using? Because this is the Department of Education. They're gonna start using the children after a while. You're keeping it from the children. Either that or women. They're gonna use that or women, or they're gonna try to make it racial. Watch and see what I tell you.
What you're saying is what you're saying.
Or you have to have an escort.
Let me ask.
Because that's how the Democratic Party works. They've eaten off of black people tears and pain for years. As I said before, the Black Lives Matter organization, which I think they in trouble. I think they think they don't sail it off into the sunset. Somebody needs to go after these people. That's what all these parties do. They use black people. You're a racist. You don't like black. No, get your own fight. They do that or the children. Watch. On the bed, they're gonna watch.
Yes, can I ask my question? Are you telling me today that you have to be on a guest list in order to come to the Department of Education?
Either we are informed in advance if somebody's coming, or
they
knew it was coming. They were informed in advance. 94 members of Congress.
Take you where you're going.
Sir, 94 members of Congress signed a letter asking the acting secretary for a meeting and to answer a simple question. And she is apparently.
I'm not aware of the meeting.
So you have to be on a guest list to enter the Department of Education.
Members of Congress, we don't have to be on a guest list. On a list in advance to have access, or if you're coming, then you have to let us know who your escort is. I don't know.
That wasn't true last year. Did something change between last year?
That's always been.
No, it hasn't. I've walked into this building multiple times last year. I walked in. We were at least allowed to walk into that lobby, not stopped outside.
I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit. Let me see what we got.
Denise Carter.
Yeah, that's who we came to
or
get someone.
Her chief of staff.
So the federal employee.
We're allowed to go to that visitor's desk, like we have been allowed to do in past years. We are allowed to go to that visitor's
Now they're
desk.
bringing Department of Homeland Security.
They should come out.
This is absurd.
They should come out.
Yeah, let them come out.
So now I guess they got people. My man was there by himself. They got people at the door now, so he's straight.
Show them your ID. Were you told to stand here, or did you decide to stand here and block members of Congress from entering the Department of Education?
To federal welfare.
We're allowed in there.
So a private security contractor.
We're allowed in there.
Do you know who members of Congress are?
Members of
Sure,
Congress.
we're all members of
We're
Congress.
allowed in
You
there.
don't understand.
Let's go further a little bit.
And they have a private
Look at
security.
it.
American public what is going.
Man, you notice everybody trying to get their 5 minutes of fame. People that step up like that and get on the mic, on the camera, they trying to get their 5 minutes of fame. So whoever in the Democratic Party be like, oh, she really stood up. Let's give her. All of this is just fake, man.
This is our job.
This is her job.
We're doing our job.
Trump got all y'all standing outside.
Securing this building against who?
Members of Congress.
Who are you
The people.
protecting? in
Against
this?
members of the People's
So
House
this is the
represent the
beginning of
people.
full transparency of this administration.
That's right.
The
Go to
administration
black woman.
that talked
Go to
about
black woman. She won her 5 minutes. There she go. She got her cashmere coat on. Y'all see, look.
they're going to open the doors to all of these things and show the American public what is going on. They won't even open the door to this building, to
Go to the
members of
visitor
Congress.
Or
We
anyone.
are not posing any threat here.
Not
No, we are not
whatsoever.
dangerous people. We have not
They
done
won't even
anything.
let us
We're
talk to
trying
you.
It's not about the threat, or y'all know that, but y'all trying to sound like that in front of the cameras. See, people are not stupid anymore. They know, man, it ain't about that. It's not about y'all going in there bum rushing the show. It's about y'all in there trying to stop them from getting down to the nitty gritty and what y'all been doing with the money, the munties. That's what this is about. This has nothing to do with none of the stuff y'all talking about. Come on.
request a meeting, and they have a private security contractor who on his own is making decisions on behalf of the Department of Education.
So Congressman Hayes, what you're saying is they allow billionaires and his minions to come in
I don't
to
know
this
who
building.
he is. I don't know who he is, but I know who I am. And I'm a member of Congress with oversight responsibilities trying to request a meeting, and a private security contractor is not allowing me to enter the building.
They allow billionaires to go into this building, but not the people's representatives. They allow billionaires and their cronies to go in, but not. There's a lack of transparency here. The members of Congress, the people's representatives, are not allowed in. This is not transparent.
They're locking our kids out. Well, not only are they not letting us in, now they've called the Department of
Y'all heard that?
Security.
Y'all heard that? They're locking our kids out. Didn't I tell you? It's coming about the children. They're gonna use the kids next.
We are members of Congress here to talk with the Department of Education, and they're treating us.
Kids deserve to have us
Yes,
go in and fight
absolutely.
for them.
This is appalling.
Children of this country deserve that battle.
I told you, didn't I? I told you, didn't I? It's the same playbook. It's the same playbook, man. They're blocking the children. You know, man, that nigga, hey, man, the children where I'm from, man, they going to school in rat holes. They ain't learning nothing. Let's just be 100, man. I graduated from high school, and there's a lot of shit that I didn't know. It's a lot of shit I didn't know, man. I ain't know enough shit to survive out here. Let's be honest, dog. A lot of shit we learning how to survive with, we learning on our own. We didn't learn shit in school. We didn't learn nothing in school. We learned how to read and write, and then we went to gym. We didn't have no damn, man, I went to this school. Once I was kicked out of ordinary schools where I'm from, I had to go to a school where, I don't know what they call those schools, but it's where all the bad kids went. And I ended up going there because a lot of people used to pick on me because I was a light-skinned nigga. And if you want to hear what I said about light-skinned dudes, go to the beginning of the video. I'm going to do a whole video on this because there's a war going on between light-skinned and dark-skinned black people, and then it's stupid. But anyway, I got kicked out of school because I had to protect myself. I went to school with a pistol, and I got caught. They sent me to this school, and they didn't even have paper towel in the school. You hear me? In the schools we grew up in only had one VCR and one TV, maybe two or three. Y'all remember we used to watch the movie Roots? The teachers had to rent the shit out. Well, Miss Rhymes using that today. Oh, Miss Clapp using that today. Oh, Mr. Lanning gonna use it today. We gotta wait till Friday. Why? Because they sharing one fucking VCR and one TV. Vice versa, when I went to a white school here in Michigan, every single class had his own TV mounted up in the corner. So we can watch a program anytime we want it. What are you talking about? What about the children, man? We don't care about the children, especially black children, which is who these people right here. Democrats. This is who they represent, black children. They always use black children. They're not there for the children. The Department of Education sucks, man. Sucks. Horrible.
This is not Russia. Let the camera see him. Let the camera see him. This man here. We are members of Congress. Come in. You're blocking us. See this man here.
Look at this. Look at this woman. She look like she dead. Look. Look at her. Maxine Waters. Watch her.
Who is a federal employee, he told us. Are you a federal employee? Huh?
Yes.
No, he said he's a federal employee. We pay him. We raise money to make sure that we have a Department of Education. Everybody.
No, you don't raise money, ma'am. The federal government funds the money. That's why you're there. You might raise some money. I don't know this whole thing. I'm new to this. But I'm sure most of your funding comes from the federal government. I'm sure of that.
That's hired at the Department of Education are here. We pay for them to be here. He's
Bullshit.
Standing here today, blocking the door, and he can't give us a good reason why he's blocking this door.
Make sure they see right here, all access entrance.
Well, and I think it should be clear to
Well,
parents
it's all access denied today. Come on.
the United States. If you want to advocate on behalf of your children, you are not allowed.
They go to one. She won her 5 minutes. They go another one. The first one they want their 5 minutes. I want to show you that I'm with the people, and please let me keep my job. Look.
Come into this building where you pay taxes. Parents who have children who are disabled. Access is being blocked.
Children that's disabled, man. Hold on, man. I told you they was gonna do this. Children that making you feel like, oh, you know what? They disabled. Yo, y'all played these games in the 80s. Y'all played these games in the 80s. Y'all remember them commercials? I'm gonna say it again. When the Ethiopians had flies in their eyes. The dogs, they showed the dogs, remember these dogs with one eye, they was shaking. They was funneling money through these organizations. I was a little kid, I remember. Remember Michael Jackson made We Are the World? Man, I'm a little boy and I'm crying. I'm like, we are the world. I don't even know what the hell I'm crying for. I did know what I was crying for. I'm crying because I'm seeing, they playing this song, and this sad song. We are the children. And they got these little kids in there with flies in their mouth, flies in their eyes, bony as hell. And I'm like, man, why they doing these niggas like this, man? I'm looking at my mama, help them. We in church praying for these people. They had black folks fool, y'all. I grew up in the church. I remember we having revivals, prayer meeting for these people, Ethiopia. They got the TV, they got the cameras on these people. They got milk around their mouth. They bony, their eyes popping out their head. Come to find out, man, they wasn't feeding these people, man. It was organizations built running those videos to get people to send in money that these people were living off of. Did y'all know that? Yes, the same thing with the animals. They got that same song playing. In the eye of the angel, whatever that song is, and the dog sitting there shaking. One of his eyes gone. He's shaking. And you looking at him like that really gets the white women. You know, black folks really don't do animals like that. There black women starting to like dogs. You see a lot of black women with dogs now because they can't really keep a man, so they got their dog now. You see some women, black women out in public, like, damn, you got a dog too? And they'll kill you for that dog. He all in the front seat. But back then, black women didn't do dogs like that. It was the white women. So that those commercials were to get the white women money. Oh yes. Y'all still using the same tactics right now. Children, y'all using the same thing to get people to feel sorry for y'all, and they playing on people's emotions. The Department of Education is a bunch of crooks, and I can't wait till it's all exposed. Stop with the lies.
You voted. You voted for members of Congress to advocate on behalf of your children with disabilities, for young women who have been victims of sexual assault.
There it is. There it is. Didn't I tell you? Children and women, that's what they use. That's what they use. I'm telling you, that's what they use. Women and children. But then they'll say, well, we just as equal as y'all. I'm gonna say something else too, man. I'm all over the place. Y'all remember when they first started? Because you know Donald Trump just passed a law that is 2 genders in this country now. But y'all remember when the Don Lemons were coming out their shell, and they were like, this is how we feel. The women were like, leave them alone. That's how they feel. Leave them alone. Who are you to judge? That was black women and white women. Leave them alone. Oh, but they talking different now. You know what they saying now? They're running races. Well, they can't do it now. They're running races, competing in boxing. You got dudes dropping females. Bow. breaking them down. Now you got women in the audience section screaming with the camera on. That's a guy. He just hit my daughter. That's what we was trying to tell you, ma'am. That's what we was trying to tell you. You said let them be who they are. Make up your mind. See, men see things different. We always see things different. Y'all don't see things until it's already up on you. We've been trying to tell. That's what we've been trying to tell you. But y'all condone this behavior. It took Trump to stop it. And if we were reelected Kamala Harris, oh my God, that would have been the end of the country. And that's why the country voted the way they did. Well, yeah, man, these people use the children and women to manipulate people.
Who have children who are disabled. Access is being blocked. You voted for members of Congress to advocate on behalf of your children with disabilities, for young women who have been victims of sexual assault in our classrooms, on our school grounds. Members of OCR are fighting for your children. We are not allowed in the building to talk to them. We are not allowed to advocate on behalf of America's children. America, we have a problem. Now, everybody stand back.
She gonna walk away like she said something. She got her 5 minutes of fame. I hope it works. I hope I keep my job. Look at this guy. He probably next. Look at this guy. Now, how am I compete with that? This shit is crazy.
Let the camera see. They're calling all of these gun.
And might I add, they all trying to impress Maxine Waters because she's the OG. She's been there longer than everybody. They're trying to impress her, and she knows that's what they're doing.
People out on us. They're calling them out on us. Look behind this door. Who do you see?
Oh yeah, the police there now.
Do they have guns on them? Do they have guns? Are they prepared to shoot us? We want in.
Yeah, if you go in there, they will.
What it says on the door. All access entrance. It says all entrance. All government buildings.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they better leave my man alone. I don't know if y'all remember the movie Blade. Y'all remember the dude Blade? I think it was the second one. Because the first one, the vampire was the what's the name of the vampire shows that's out, man? What the high school looking dudes. Anyway, he don't the charmed nigga. He don't look like one of them. He looked like that bald head dude that his mouth opened up at the bottom, that had that raggedy coat on with that hood that was jumping on the wall. Man, they better, what was his name? Man, they better leave that nigga alone, dog. That's the dude from Blade. They don't want him, man. I'm telling you, y'all see how he's looking at the ground. That's the vampire from Blade. Y'all better leave this man alone, dog. I think it was on the second one. Was it the second one? No, I don't know if it was the second one because it might have been the third one. Blade. Anyway, because it was the first one was with oh man, it was with the other white boy, the pretty looking white boy, But then that second one or the third one, it looked like this bald head dude, and his daddy was off the chain. His daddy was bathing in blood. Y'all remember that scene? How his daddy just walked in the blood? That's his son right there. They better leave this dude alone. I'm telling you.
To start a pod.
That's Blade. That's old boy's son, man. I'm telling you right now, they better leave this. Oh, I done messed it up. Damn. Oh man. Hold on. We back.
I'm a member of Congress. I'm chair of the Progressive Caucus.
Told you. They go to the next. Now he up. Now it's time for his 5 minutes of fame. Let's see what he got. I told you they just take turns, man. Come on.
I'm vice-ranking member of the Education Committee, and the baseline responsibility of the Congress is to oversee our federal agencies. Each and every one of us have been in this building and through these doors. But of course, as soon as we get word that Elon Musk and Donald Trump want to shut down the Department of Education, suddenly they don't want to let members of Congress in that ask questions. Musk and the Republicans, they say they're supposedly about saving us money, bringing transparency, seeing where the dollars really go. No, they're the ones that lock the doors and make sure that your elected representatives can't even ask questions.
We can't ask questions. Can't you know that they're responsible for all loans in this country?
I hear that they will cut those student loans give them as tax cuts to their billionaire friends.
And are they aware of Title I, where mothers are getting up, going to work for minimum wages, and they cannot afford the education that the billionaires have for their children, and we try to help them by giving money to this kind of person here, and the people who work here, included all of the people in this country, and those Title I families who need some help, both in urban areas and rural areas, and mothers who can't even afford the child care that they need for their children while they're taking these jobs.
Yo, dog, hold on for a second, man. Hold on, man. I'm finished. We just gonna have a little fun this morning, man. We having a little fun this morning. You know. Hold on, man. Yo, man, this is a crazy. Y'all see how they doing this though? Y'all see how they doing this? Yo, look at this, man. Y'all can't tell me this ain't Blade. That's Blade. That's Blade. That's the dude right there. That's him. That's him, right? Jared Nomick. There you go. That's Jared Nomick. And then look, y'all. Here go his daddy in the movie. Look at his daddy. Y'all remember Eli Dominguez, Thomas Kretsch? That was his daddy. That's the dude that's at the door. Man, they better leave these cats alone, man. That was his name, Jared Nomick. These the dude. Yeah, so was Blade too. Blade too. He played that part. They made him up real nice. That's him. That's the dude at the door right there. They better leave him alone, dog. I'm telling you right now. That's it. That's him right there. Blade. And that's his daddy. This the dude that was in the blood. Took a bath in the blood. All right, man. I'm just having a little fun with y'all, man. But yeah, man, these people are insane, man.
Making minimum wages, and we're helping them with Title I, and this man is blocking the door. He says he's a federal employee. He won't tell us who gave him permission to do this. All he knows is he's going to stand here and tell the members of Congress who are elected, who vote for the funding for all of them in this building, and for the student loans, and for the Title I families, he's going to tell us that we can't come in and talk with anybody. Is that right?
Does this remind you of the other people who have blocked the schoolhouse doors before?
Uh-oh, we got another one stepping up, y'all. This is the third black. Yeah, this is the third black one. I told you, they just going in a row. See what she got. She want her 5 minutes. Come on.
Yes.
Yep. Right. Boy, this is a flashback.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You know, this is a civil rights.
Look at Maxine. Yes, get your shine, girl. Get it. But if you keep your eyes on Maxine, man, you can tell she's full of crap.
Violation. They're prepared to lock the schoolhouse doors of 49 million children in America.
Damn Skippy. You damn Skippy. We want to lock the doors. Let me tell you something, ma'am. Just like y'all sent American children home, mainly black children, to do schooling inside of their homes. Y'all know why they did that? Because they let in the immigrants to take over American schools. Y'all niggas go home. Y'all niggas can stay home. Y'all teachers gonna be on the portal at 8 a.m. Make sure you tune in. We gotta let Pedro and them coming. Let's not talk about who got to stay at home. Nah. Y'all made our American children stay at the crib when y'all let them immigrant children come over here. Sent the black American children to the crib and brought in contractors to fix the schools up. Might I add, black children been going to rat holes, shithole school, excuse me. Y'all ain't even fix it up for the American children. But because the immigrants was coming, y'all revamped them. New ceilings, new floors, beds, bathrooms, new plumbing. Y'all rolled out the red carpet for them. Let's not talk about who got to stay at home. Y'all made the American children stay at home. Y'all see how phony these people are, man?
Yep. Who go to public schools. And even more students. Violation. They're prepared to lock the schoolhouse doors of 49 million children in America. Yep. Who go to public schools. And even more students who receive scholarships and loans and grants for higher education.
And now the police are behind this door.
Our police come to the scene. And I know he was told to come out here and do this.
Yes, he was.
He was told to come out here and block members of Congress from entering an all-access entrance to the Department of Education as we fight in defense of public education and students.
Maybe he'll save his job.
Okay, back up, and this is going to go out in history. The man who blocked the doors of the Department of, hold your face up so they can see you. Department of Education.
Y'all see that, man? Like I said, hold on. Let me go back to this. Let me show y'all
public
something.
Education and students.
Maybe he'll save his job.
Okay, back up, and this is going to go out.
Y'all, my bad, my mic was off. Y'all see that? Watch this again. You see Maxine Waters letting everybody talk. Like I told you, they all trying to impress her. They trying to impress her. Now, when he do his little piece, because you know, like this, like the fourth person that's talking.
Told to come out here and do this.
He's talking.
Yes, he was.
Now watch Maxine Waters be like, all right, back up, nigga. Back up. Watch this. You did good. Now back up.
Here and block members of Congress from entering an all-access entrance to the Department of Education as we fight in defense of public education and students.
Maybe he'll save his job.
Okay, back up, and this is going to go out in history. The man.
See what I'm saying? All right. She's over all of this. She's the madam. She's the don of it. She's the one. She's been in the Congress. I don't know how long, but I'm sure it's been some years. She know how this works. These are nothing but new, and these are new people. They new to the game. She's molding them. She's training them. You see what I'm saying? This is a continual behavior. She's training them. You know what I'm saying? And I like this guy right here. This guy, he's just holding on. Vampire man. Look.
The doors of the department.
He got his hand on his mouth like, man, I ain't faded by none of y'all. Vampire man ain't playing, man. I'm gonna tell you, I better leave him alone.
Hold your face up so they can see you. Department of Education.
Hold your face up so we can see you, like you his mama. Look how they talk to a grown man. Because see, black women think they run everything. They think they run everything. They think they run. Let me tell y'all a story, man. Black women think they own everything, man. Check this out. I had to go to a medical appointment last week, and they sent a car to get me. And I was talking to this one black chick, and I say, man, you know, black women, they act certain. Well, I can't say what I said. Why you think this way about black women? I said, because it's true. So she said, well, let me do a test for you. Let me just do a test. You just go today and you tell me every situation that happened with you with black women, and you just let me know. I said, I bet. So I got a call. Now, this appointment has been set in advance, 2 weeks in advance, where they come get me. It's a round trip. They come get me, take me to my appointment, and then they come get me and take me home. Now, this ain't my first time doing it. Other people from other cultures, other nationalities have came and picked me up. They on time. When I come out of my appointment, from my doctor's appointment, boom, they right there. How you doing? Why you doing? Great. Do you need help getting into the car? They there for you. Let me tell y'all what happened. They said this company is gonna be coming to get you. I said, all right. So I get the call. Now my appointment is not until 1 p.m. I get a call at 11:30. I'm about to get in the shower, get cleaned up because I got to be there at 1. I get a call at 11:30, 11:20ish. Can I come get you right now? First of all, when she first answered, yes, this is the driver. As soon as I heard her voice, I'm like, I know what this is. I know what this is. You could tell by the tone, man. Yeah, I was wondering if I could come get you early so I can go ahead and leave. No, she said, I want to know if I can come get you early so I could leave early. And I'm like, why would you? My appointment ain't till 1 o'clock. Yeah, but I want to be there early. I want to make sure you leave your doctor's appointment early. I'm like, why would I leave my doctor's appointment early and it's not until 1 o'clock? So we're already red flags are up. Red flags are up. I'm like, all right, whatever. Just come get me. You don't want to argue with the driver. Just come get me. My insurance paying for it. All right, you can come get me. Make a long story short, she didn't come get me until 12 o'clock. So I gets in the car. As soon as I get in the car, the zone, it's not like the cars that they come get you in with the extra insurance company. I'm like, so this is a private business. Okay, I see what you're doing. You getting your hustle on. Congratulations to you. Black power. Yay. Gets in the car and we pull out the driveway. She turned the music up. I'm like, yo, first of all, I got anxiety, dog. Ladies and gentlemen, I have anxiety really bad. Why is the music up loud? Turn that mess down. So I'm in the back tripping.
want a good copy of him, let him get recorded in history for what he's doing today. Let his children see him. Let his children know that he was standing in the way of all children. Of him, let him get recorded in history for what he's doing today. Let his children see him. Let his children know that he was standing in the way of all children being educated. Look them in the eye. Come on, hold your face up. Look at him. Let them see you. This is him. Look at it. What's your name? Tell us your name. Give me that ID again. So what?
I showed you the ID.
You do what?
I showed you the ID.
Could you let me see the ID again? Huh?
No.
No? Will someone else ask him for the
No. Man, that's that vampire. Y'all better leave this dude alone. I'm telling you.
ID? Will you ask him for it? He won't let me see it again. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. They didn't see it.
That's an old white woman right there. I don't know who she is, but they both. Oh, that's. See what she talking about.
Yeah, because there is a question as to whether or not you're a private security agent, that's important to us, or an employee of the Department of Education.
There's no identification on you that we can see.
All I got. That's all I got. I'm not a prize fighter.
Anyway, I'm tired of it, y'all. Yo, man, I'm just letting y'all see how these people are clowns. These people are idiots. Ain't nobody falling for this crap anymore. People are over it. Okay? Y'all can act like y'all victims all y'all want to. Man, people ain't buying that new shit. It's been, I don't know how true it is. There's been reports coming out. Well, actually, you know what? I need to. I'm gonna let this play until I'll say that for you. But I don't know how true it is. Like I said before, they were saying Chelsea Clinton was caught getting money, 85 million from that company, USAID. So this the Department of Education is not the only entity that's being shut down. I seen one building where they are taking the signs off the buildings. This is not temporary, people. They not playing. Trump not playing. He shut it down forever. Then they putting black tape over some of the stuff. Nah, man, he not playing no games. He's not playing no games. They shutting down buildings left and right. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna switch over to my last story here. If you remember, I dropped it was a group of white nationalists that where it was in Ohio. Group of guys, white supremacists that were on a bridge and in Ohio that were flying a swastika flag over highway. It was about 14 of them. They came in a U-Haul truck and they stood on the bridge and was just waving flags. People were, I think, if you look at the video, you'll see what happened. Anyway, they held a vigil today for them in Cincinnati. I'm just gonna let y'all see it.
A group of protesters with swastika flags took over an overpass in Lincoln Heights. Hundreds of community members gathered back at the very same spot where it all began to send a message that racism has no place here and that they won't be intimidated.
You are a white brother and sister who stands with your black brothers and sisters. I want to hear everybody make some noise out here.
Love and unity. It's the message from Pastor Julian Cook from Lincoln Heights Missionary Baptist Church. Leading them in song and prayer as hundreds gathered.
Man, I guess, man. Come on.
Monday to show their solidarity for their community.
This rhetoric in our nation has to stop.
And to send a message after a group of people displayed Nazi symbols over an I-75 overpass Friday near Lincoln Heights and Evendale. The group had their faces covered, some armed with rifles, and then counter-protesters broke through a police line to confront them to burn their swastika flag.
Those under 30 crowds can also get a bad rap in this community, but they're the ones that have it on the front line.
If someone shows up at your door who is a clear enemy, you're not going to welcome them in. You're going to be afraid. So we wanted to make it clear that this community would not be afraid. We're going to stand together, and we're going to stand together. For peace and justice and righteousness.
Showing their strength in numbers and messages of love over hate. They feel Friday's incident has awakened their community.
This is a move. We've been on a move, and we're going to continue to move because this year is the rebuild, renew, and rebirth of Lincoln Heights.
And Pastor,
hey man, I'm going to say this, man. We've been marching in Singapore a long time. We've been marching in Singapore a long time. This is Black History Month, which I don't even know what that means. Does anybody tell me what Black History Month means? I mean, we got 29 days to do what? I don't get it. I mean, this is like June 19th. I remember when they passed that June 19th law or whatever. I don't even know what it's for. This is just a holiday. Do we even get paid? What is it for? Do black people even get paid on Martin Luther King Day? Or just his birthday? What is this stuff for? I have no, put me on. Because I don't know what it is. People might say, oh, you're being disrespectful. Black people, the black people, the bad people, the bad people. Hey, man, listen, man, I'm going to tell you like this. I feel about this stuff the same way as affirmative action, man. This stuff has never benefited me at all. We've been doing this. I mean, if you look at any movie right now, slave movie, you're going to see some slaves moaning. Just like
your black brothers and sisters
moaning. Ain't nothing changed. Some should have been on evolved by now. Some should have been on evolved. I'll give it a little more time. It seemed like something getting ready to happen. Something getting ready to break, I guess. But I think black history should be more than Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, George Washington Carver. I mean, I'm just finding out about when Pharrell did that movie, because I know a lot of people don't know that, but Pharrell, the producer, he was behind that movie, Hidden Figures. And he did the music for that movie, Hidden Figures. Pharrell released that, Hidden Figures, which were 3 black women that was part of the space program, NASA. Helped send a white man to the moon, if he even went to the moon. I think they floating around up there. I don't know how you go to no moon, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, man, these were the women that put the numbers together and got them up there. It's a lot of open heart surgery. It's a movie called, with Mos Def in it, Something God Made or something like that. Mos Def, the rapper, played Vivian Thomas, which was a black she wasn't even a janitor. He attended to dogs. He got a job cleaning up after dogs. And while he was in there cleaning up after dogs, he was reading the white man books. And he was learning about being a doctor. Well, the white man, see, this is the stuff we need to be talking about in Black history. Anyway, Vivian Thomas, he ended up, shouts out to Vivian Thomas, he ended up reading books and he got so involved in it to where the white man that was over him saw that he was making progress. He gave him a white coat. He gave him a white coat. Here, you walk around with that. See, I've been treated like that because I've always been a different type of black man. White man to see you doing something, they'll help you. Even though they might not like you, they still be like, "Oh, take that." So Vivian Thomas got to walk around the university where most of the black people were cooks and janitors. And he had on a white coat, which means he was a doctor, or he was looking like a doctor. He wasn't quite a doctor. No, he wasn't a doctor, but he really was a doctor. Make a long story short, the white man started having Vivian Thomas pick up different things with, I don't know what they're called. They look like scissors, but they're not scissors. I don't know the medical terms of that. Forgive me. Just like as a barber, people call, when they see a barber with those scissor things, they say, "I need you to use the scissors on my head." They're not called scissors, they're called shears. And it's that serious. I remember I used to get sent home in barber school for saying scissors. Hey, Chuck, I want to use my scissors. Go home. We don't use scissors around here, we use shears. So I don't know what the medical terminology of what they use, but Vivian Thomas started using those, picking up vials, picking up things. The white man saw that he was really good at it. And after a while, he started trusting Vivian Thomas with scalpels, knives. He started letting them cut open dogs because the dogs were only there. Like I told you, Vivian Thomas was only there to clean up after the dogs because the dogs were there before for medical science. Like they use monkeys, birds, and stuff like that. The dogs were used for that, medical research. And Vivian Thomas' job was to keep the dog kennels clean. Yeah, he started off as that. Damn. My mic on. Hold on, y'all. Make sure my mic's still on. Okay, we good. So he started off cleaning up at the dog kennels. He started picking things up with the medical utensils. Then he started using knives. The white man saw that. Vivian Thomas he even got so good enough to where Vivian Thomas was nervous. "You think I can do it?" He said, "Of course you can do it." Well, fast forward, they became great colleagues. Let's just say that, not friends, colleagues and friends. They made a discovery together. Something God made. Y'all go check it out. If y'all want a Black history lesson, I'll give it to you. It's no problem. Tired of talking about Martin Luther King. He did it too. But anyway, so Vivian Thomas, man, fast forward, they had this thing called something about blue babies. I'm giving y'all the fast version. Blue babies. Babies were dying. Babies were dying. White babies were dying. So let's just say that. It's not a big deal when black babies die, but black babies were dying. Okay? And so it started sweeping the country, the blue baby thing. And so you got Vivian Thomas in there talking to, I forgot this white man's name, not to discredit him or disrespect him, but I remember Vivian Thomas. Anyway, they started doing research. And man, they did an impeccable job. They were finding breath oxygen machines on the school campuses. They was piecing stuff together. They didn't have the right funding to do it. Y'all know how black people do. Y'all know how we use mayonnaise jars for glasses because we can't afford glasses. We use butter, country crock butter buckets for our cereal bowls. Y'all know how we do that because we can't afford dishes. Well, Vivian Thomas was in there. He putting oxygen machines together, putting together belts, just creative. You know how we do. So the white man come back to work after Vivian Thomas was in there working all night because his heart was in it. He felt like he was doing something. Okay? White man used to it. I'm going home to my wife. Okay? White man to come in like, no, what is this? What is this concoction you have put together? Oh, it's just a breathing machine. So when I put them under, they can breathe. That's splendid. See, they don't tell y'all stuff like this. It should make y'all think black people just basketball and football. Anyway, Vivian Thomas, he invented a lot of the cardiac machines. Right? You'll never see that. The cardiac machines keep things breathing to keep you alive while they cutting on you. Okay? And so fast forward, they came up with a way to stop the blood flowing to actually cure the blue baby thing. I don't know if it was a syndrome or what it was. It was revolutionary. Changed the world. Vivian Thomas and this white man. Well, when the big dogs got, I'm going too fast. I want to let y'all know this black man was fighting against the white people in the facility, and he was fighting against his own people. Who you think you is? You walking around with a white coat on. You up there with that white man. Who you think you is? See, this is what I talked about earlier in this show. Like I said, go back and listen to it. See, and Vivian Thomas was a lighter black. So he had to fight them people and his own people. Okay? He had to fight that and them people. At the same time, discovering something that will save millions and millions of lives and still saving millions and millions of lives until this day by his research. And so the big dogs got a whiff of it. And it was like, wow. And when they get a hold of things, all they see is dollar signs. We're going to make millions. Who's doing it? Oh, it's the nigga. Oh, that's your nigga doing that? Yo nigga can do that. Y'all ever seen the scene in 13 Years a Slave? Remember that? Y'all remember that scene when my man, see the black man, he was an educated black man, and he woke up and he was a slave, which is a true story. And he ended up engineering the white man. He ended up engineering how he could get things across the water. And all the other niggas was hating on him. Oh, man, you can't build no raft. See, y'all don't understand what what he was a darker black though, but you get what I'm saying. But anyway, back to the Vivian Thomas. But he had to fight against all this stuff. So the white people, they's like, we're gonna make millions off this. Well, they had to do a couple guest runs. They had to do a test run one day. And the white man couldn't do it by himself. He couldn't do it by himself. And I don't know if you're preaching hatred and divide vision. I'm just telling you what happened. This is American history. That's all it is. Just like the Wright brothers. They went up in the plane. I'm telling you what happened. Anyway, that white man, I got to figure his name out. The white man went in there. He scrubbed up because back then black men were not allowed in the facility. So they were already pushing it by having him in there with that white man doing the research. They were already pushing it. What you got this nigga here? Why you got him in here for? He's remarkable. You should see the work we're doing. He's remarkable. We're making progress. See? They say, oh really? All right, well you can keep him. But when it was time to go in to that room for that baby, that blue baby was laying in there under that plastic, and that white man went in there and he couldn't do it. He had to come back out. and he got on the intercom, and he radioed on the intercom for the whole hospital. Vivian Thomas, report to OR or whatever the operating room is. Report. By this time, Vivian Thomas was somewhere sitting on the bench. You don't tell him what he was doing. He, after all the research he was doing, you got to think about this, man. He probably was like, man, I hope he know what he's doing. I hope he ain't even thinking about black and white. He's concerned about the child, because this man was a genuine healer. He wanted to do something. So he's probably freaking out like, man, I wish I was there. I hope he know what he's doing. Anyway, he heard his voice over the intercom, and he came, he scrubbed up, and while he's scrubbing up, the whole OR is full of them folk. It's like a stadium, a coliseum. And he walks in. I think at that time of the movie, I think I trembled a little bit when I saw that part. I said, "Woo, that's powerful right there." He walked in that room by himself. That just made me think about John Lewis. Man, I'm gonna have to do some. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna tell some stories. Whew. Anyway, he walked in there, and he assisted that white man how to do that surgery, and they saved the baby. Like I say, it was a test run, and once the test run went fine, you had people from all over the world, forget the country, the world, save my baby, save my baby, save my baby, save my baby. Okay, do you know after all of that happened, Vivian Thomas went and asked for more money. He wanted more money. He wanted a house. He wanted, and they wouldn't give it to him. They wouldn't give it to him. This is all we can do for you. They would not give it to him. And the white man got the credit for that. He was on, I don't know if it was Time magazine, but they were definitely inside. They did a big ball on it. And it was a big line of doctors, a whole board that sat there. They were in a big old hall, dressed up in like a gala, tuxedos, in a swanky hotel, man. And it was said that Vivian Thomas only got in because black people weren't allowed in. He only got in as a bellhop, as a bellboy. He went in disguised as a bellboy, dropped the luggage, and he went in and hid behind a tree or a plant inside of the hotel and watched the white man and everybody else on the medical staff get the credit for what he had discovered. And they were smiling and they were cracking jokes. Great job, Chuck. What are you gonna do for this summer? We're gonna go skiing. You gotta come. You know how they do. See, I couldn't do the stuff they do. I couldn't steal and go on with my life like nothing happened. My conscience would kill me. These people could do it and just go on like nothing ever happened. Anyway, he wanted more. They didn't give him more. Vivian Thomas then walked away. He walked away. If I cannot receive proper funds or any credit, he not only think he wanted credit, he wanted money. And they didn't give it to him. They got what they wanted out of him. The white man knew what he knew. They will have you believe that Vivian Thomas shadowed the white man, which he did in the beginning. But after a while, that white man started shadowing Vivian Thomas. Yes, he became a doctor. They didn't even give him a doctor. They didn't even make him a doctor after all of this. He still wasn't a doctor. Well, after years go by, I think he didn't have no work, but he still wanted to practice medicine. And I know how that feels. You know, as a barber, man, you know, I cut hair in places where I hated where I was cutting hair at, but I made a lot of money in that place. You had to tuck your tail and go back to that facility. That's what he had to do. He had to tuck his tail and go back. That's humiliating. You wanted to stand as a man, but it didn't work out for you. I'm sure he prayed and all of that. I'm sure he did. None of it worked. I ain't saying prayer don't work. I'm just saying he went through that. He came back, and Vivian let him come back. I mean, not Vivian, but the white man let him come back. But before he came back, he was selling medicine and pills. You know, back then you didn't go to the pharmacy. You know, they walked around with meds and stuff like that, and they sold it. And one of the doctors saw him. He's like, "Hey, man, you Vivian Thomas. You the one discovered the open heart surgery. You the one first one did open heart surgery." And he looked at him in shame, like, "Yeah, that's me." And a lot of people bought medicine from him just to put money in his pocket. They helped him out of pity. You feel sorry for him. That's pretty heavy, man. And he did it like that. Like I said, he eventually went back, which had to be humiliating. Well, what can I do for you, baby? You know why he here. I mean, he gave him his job back. I think he did get a little more money, but he still didn't get what he was worth. Make a long story short, the white man ended up dying. And God knows what happens. You know, a lot of times before these people die, they want redemption. They want redemption. They want to come talk to you. They come and say shit to you like, "I never meant any harm." Just like driving Miss Daisy. Her driver, she did her driver like crap. Lied on him, said he was stealing. But at the end, he was in an old folks' home. And she treated him better than her own son. It was friends. She was nothing without hope. Miss Daisy was nothing without hope. See? That white man knew he wasn't nothing without Vivian. He was in a wheelchair. He couldn't walk before he died. But black folks, we stay humble. We don't say, "I gotcha. Gotcha, white man." We still play our position as the good old black person. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I suppose you're right, sir. And Vivian Thomas, let's keep it 100. He was hurt when that white man died. Most black folks that worked for white folks or worked with white folks over passing the time create a relationship. We don't have no hate in us. We just trying to make it. We just trying to succeed. Take down the barriers, give us our credit. That's it. That's what we trying to do. Well, eventually, he did end up getting his doctorate. They did get him a doctorate degree. It's like, they give people doctorate degrees, like they gave Puffy a doctorate degree. He ain't even no doctor. So I think they kind of gave it to him like that. Somebody else just got a doctorate degree from the university. But I think they give him $1 million. They give him money to get it. So I think it was genuine that they gave it to him. But we have to be almost dead to get something. He was old, man. They got his picture up. Him and that white man, they got his picture up. And this is a true story. Shouts out to Vivian Thomas. Forgot this white man's name. I have to look it up later. But that's a Black History lesson for your ass, ladies and gentlemen. All right? It's a lot more stories that happen than Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks. No disrespect to them. There's a lot more stories that happen, man. A lot more. Malcolm X, Mary McLeod Bethune. It's a lot more. There's a lot more stories, man. A lot more. And as I was telling you that story, I actually was thinking about a lot of stories that I think I'm gonna tell y'all. I think I'm gonna probably do a few videos during this Black History Month, man. There's a lot of people I need to talk about. Like I said, it was more than Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. I want to talk about the Hidden Figures girls. Let me tell y'all something y'all didn't know. Felicia Rashad's mother was part of the Hidden Figures. She worked in the space program as well. That movie don't give them. It was more than 3 women. In the movie, is portrayed as 3 women, but it's more than 3 women. I think it was more. It was more. The space program. Shouts out to Pharrell for even dropping that movie. Okay. I know it's probably a movie out about Black Wall Street, but I haven't heard of it. If anybody knows something about it, leave it in the comments. I want to know about it. I do know about Rosewood. Shouts out to Ving Rhames, Rosewood. There's a lot of stuff that don't happen, that we don't have nothing about, right? We don't know nothing about. I'm tired of looking at Roots. Nobody care about Roots. Tired of seeing Negroes get beat. I want to see the intellectual movie. I want to see something intellectual about what we did. Tired of getting beat. It's serving folks. If you want to talk about Black History Month, let's talk about it. All right? I ain't tripping. Let's talk about it. Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm out of here, man. Y'all be easy. Peace. Hey.